321 Media is about so much more than sports. It's about community. On 321 Media, you never have to miss a game. You can watch it on your phone, on your TV, and anywhere.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Business Over Breakfast with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. My name is Ben Barber from 321 Media and I am so excited because today I am joined by my favorite of my three co-hosts. Why are you laughing? Are you laughing because I say this every week, no matter who's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, you never know if it's true or not, okay?
I think it is.
And also, you sent me a legally binding text last night that you are becoming a client of 321, and I don't know what it is that you would become a client for, but you're going to advertise something, and I'm very excited. What?
It wasn't for me.
Oh, it was for the other guy?
I didn't get sold anything.
Okay, so the other guy, great, fantastic. Well, anyway, so now she's really my favorite. Grace Lund is here, and we are joined by a very special guest. I tried to say your name, very special Beth. We are joined by a very special Beth, Beth LeConte from Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about Osher.
Okay, thank you. Well, we are the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at the University of Rhode Island, and for simpler ways to recognize us, we go by OLLI, O-L-L-I. We are a membership program within the University of Rhode Island for those age 50 and better.
50 and better.
I like that.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And I will say our membership is a very vibrant, active community. And what we do is we offer 4 semesters a year, almost every week. There's very little breaks, where members can participate in many, many different programs and courses. There's no tests, no grades. So it's just a good community of active adults. So the courses could range from anywhere from the literature to a high-level science class, AI, or even expressive arts, with over 100 offerings each semester, and we have 4 semesters.
So cool.
That is cool.
I didn't realize it was membership based.
Mm-hmm.
This is just me being, is 4 semesters being something, would that be called something different? Because a semester is technically 2, right? So wouldn't it be like a quarter? It would be a quarter. I don't know.
Well,
no, forget my, we already established off air that I don't know how to
I'll explain
talk.
it for you. So it's like our semesters are a little bit longer than the college for students.
Okay.
And for example, our classes are still going on this week.
Mhm.
They'll end, but we will have a winter semester, which goes from mid-January to the end of March. And then we'll pick up a spring semester, a summer semester, and then a fall semester is September through December.
I love it.
Yeah.
Also, at that point, I mean, again, why am I talking like semantics here? I love this. We do a lot of work with a nonprofit here at 321 called RI Elder Info,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
Deb is a huge fan of you guys, so she's talked about Ollie a lot.
Mhm.
So that's my frame of reference for who you guys are and what you do.
Okay.
Is that, how did you get involved?
Okay. Our OLLI at the university has been here for 16 years. It was founded by Mr. Bernard Osher from the Osher Foundation. And so there are 124 OLLIs across the country.
Wow.
And he was a philanthropist and had this idea where he wanted to give older adults a purpose, something to do every day. So his vision has come about. We did have to apply as a university to become part of the Osher Foundation, which we did successfully. I got there, almost near the very beginning. There had been 2 part-time staff, and then I came in, so I've been there 15 years. And at that time, we had 200 members. We now have over 1,700 from throughout the state of Rhode Island. And because, Rhode Island is small, we do get some from Stonington, Connecticut, and so forth, and a little bit from Massachusetts. But our promotion is exclusively for Rhode Island. And we're located right on the campus. We have 2 dedicated classroom spaces. We have our office suite there. We have a nice lobby for the members to gather. So that's a little bit how I got there. I had been a YMCA executive director prior to going there for 25 years, both in New Hampshire and here. So it was all transferable skills. So I liken to say, Ben and Grace, that I grew up. I started working with preschoolers all the way up, and now I'm working with my older adults. But the skill set, because Ollie is really member centered and member driven. So we have various committees that they sit on and so forth. And so, like, for example, our curriculum and program committee, they are the ones that will seek instructors for us to have. And they're very active because of the catalog I'm looking at right now is for our winter semester. Registration is underway right now, and there are over 100 courses to pick from.
Wow.
And so it is membership based. There is a fee for the classes. And then we have many programs that just keep people involved. Those are referred to as special interest groups. So, for example, we have a book group, we have a hiking group, and this is hiking. They'll hike throughout the state of Rhode Island. A current events discussion group. We have a photography group, a writers group, and just for fun, I want to let you know there was a retired judge that came in recently, and he said, "I'd love to start a cribbage group." And I said to him, "Well, I grew up playing cribbage. You play with me first. We'll see how it goes." I won 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is something where you're gathering people together just to be together.
Yeah.
There's no fee for this. The lobby allows it. He has close to 20 people playing every Wednesday afternoon, male and female. So these are people that might be taking a literature course. And then they still want to come to be together as a community. So, yeah, it's a fun place to be.
I love to play. You don't know what cribbage is?
Oh.
I used to play a lot as a kid with my dad.
Yeah.
It's a card game with a board and pegs.
Pegs.
Oh.
And you have to go around the board. I don't remember how to play. You would definitely destroy me, Beth. But it's
you know
it was
what?
a lot of fun.
Ben, it's interesting you say that because we had some members say, "Well, geez, I played a way long time ago. I don't remember how." And this gentleman said, "Just come along because everybody's teaching, and it's a fun social and so forth." Another piece that we have, and I don't want to forget about it, is we do tours, and this is interesting because we're a small state. And Ben and Grace, you might think, "Oh, well, I always wanted to go on the Rhode Island Lighthouse tour." But you never put it on your calendar. We promote it. We get the tickets for them. They pay for them.
Yeah.
And then they go as a group. And every year, we keep doing it every year. We get over 125 people going.
Wow.
Go figure. That's open to everybody. We've had some very select programs where we've gone beneath the breakers exclusively from our Ollie members for a tour. I think that recently they just went in the community and learned how to make boxwood trees for Christmas.
It's another thing I'm terrible at.
Yeah. So those are the varieties you pick and choose because when you have that many members, what is it that they might be interested in? So when we get the input from them, we'll try to make that happen.
Cool. So you said it's a membership. Do they pay for the year
Yeah.
or
So
semester?
what happens is, and I'm very pleased to say this, for the past 10 years, our rates have not gone up.
Wow.
Now, where do you hear that?
Yeah.
So our membership fee is $65 a year.
That's it?
That's it. So with that 65, you don't even have to pay for any classes if you don't take classes. You can join. We have got like
You just
12
get to do the
special interest
activities?
groups. What's that?
I would say you just pay basically
Yeah.
to be part of.
Yeah, well, the special interest groups I talked about, like the cribbage and so forth, you don't pay for that. So some people just, that's their place to come to. Your fees, though, for classes, there'll be some that are community service based that are zero. Like we'll do something on planning for retirement. But then our one-time classes are $15. And if you take a 8-week class, a 6-week class, it's 55. So it goes from 0 to 55.
Wow.
They meet one time a week mostly for an hour and a half in the classroom. And what you'll find is when the instructor or the facilitator is talking, you've got to remember that people age 50 and better have a life experience, their professions, what they've been involved with. So the classes has quite a bit of dialogue. So if we were having a class on the Constitution, might be a 3-time class, there'll be an awful lot that they're being exposed to, but the conversation going back and forth is very, very rich.
Sounds so cool. I can't believe that's
Here you have that pamphlet.
yeah.
Would you like to look at it? Sure.
Even better
And
yet.
I gotta say,
I'm not 50 and better, no, but I am.
but-
I do have a future mother-in-law that I'm thinking
Okay.
about.
well, I'm going to leave it with you, but I want to let you know, it's funny, we're sitting here, people can't see it, but
They can see it.
they can see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this gentleman on the cover is one of our very active members, and he facilitates the current events discussion group. But his name is Bob, and on his T-shirt, this is for real, it says "Putting Old on Hold."
I love it.
His children buy him these fun shirts, T-shirts. So I said, Bob, we've got to put that on the cover.
Oh, it's amazing.
So that's what
Oh, that's
happened
great.
here. You know, another thing, and I may be talking a little bit fast, you can slow me down, but we do work with Collect Tours. So we have people that will be going to Italy again. We have groups that are going to Croatia. We even have 5 people going to an African safari.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So what this does, it just, again, gives the opportunity for people that may want to travel. Their spouse might want to go with them or their partner. They may be single. It may be something they've always wanted to do, but they feel safe leaving from URI to Boston, traveling and meeting up with other people on the tour, and they get new friendships. So
That's
it's a
awesome.
little bit about friend building, I think you'll see happen. We do hear that people have relocated back here because this is where they might have grown up, but their business took them away. They may be here because their grandchildren are here. Others have said that Ollie has really saved their life because they lost a spouse and they needed connection. But, you know, one of our taglines is that Ollie is where learning never retires, and everybody's curious. So that's, you know, there's so much. We do encourage people to come on campus to visit us, to learn more. The other piece I think is very interesting is we are part of the University of Rhode Island. So you're all familiar with all the activities that go on at URI that are open to the public. Well, we will uplift some of those for our members to see. They could see it on, you know, on the URI website, but we'll do these special things that are happening. So if they're having a lecture on brain health that's open to the community, or the theater department, music department, etc. So, and the members feel like that it's so fun because they're back on a college campus.
Yeah.
They're back sitting in a college classroom.
Do they interact with the like regular URI students a lot?
Thank you for asking that. I forgot to mention that. We do work with certain professors that would love to offer an intergenerational class.
Oh,
So
I took
figure,
a couple of those when I was in school too.
yeah. So what's a semester, like 16 weeks long in the
Yeah.
fall or whatever? And they'll offer our members to go for 6 or 8 weeks. So they've done an aging public policy class. They've done an aging and family. So our members love it, but the students really appreciate it. So there's dialogue, and there's some of that relationship still continues. So we liken to think that we're bridging the gap between young adults and older adults. We do break down like ageism so that, you know, we'll respect somebody that's younger, and that the college students, as they're preparing to go into their work profession, are going to be working with people that are older. And so to have that joint respect, but I always tell our older members that we must learn from our younger generation. We must look, what are they asking us? How might things look? So even with Ollie, our younger members, asking them for their feedback, because we have members that are in their 90s
Wow.
but we have some that are in their 50s. So you can think their interest in what they're looking for would vary.
Mhm.
So we're constantly changing and having vision of where we're going.
Yeah.
We are working on a mentoring program or a career conversation that we'll be offering with our OLLI members. So if you're an engineering student and you're thinking of going to engineering, you might sit with one of our members and just have a conversation.
Awesome.
And those
Very cool.
good things do happen. So we do give back. So that's where we really feel part of the university.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And you'll love it, Ben, because I'm sure, and Grace, I'm sure you're all about AI right now. We have lots of classes on AI, lots of, learning it. And that's where, because our members tend to be very well educated. They don't have to be.
Mhm.
But you think about it, they're coming back in. So they're curious. They want to make sure they're using this. So that's another thing.
Cool.
That's great.
And I
Using it and also not being, the amount of
yeah.
of
Of
AI,
deceived by
the
it.
amount of deception by AI, literally like in Rhode Island this week, and we don't need to get into it further than that,
Mhm.
but like it is rough. So to have those classes, I think, are incredibly important
Mhm.
for everybody because, for so long we've thought about hoaxes online as like, oh, they're targeting our grandparents and our, or our parents who aren't as internet savvy and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm seeing 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. Everybody is getting
Mhm.
everybody is getting tricked by these things now.
Yeah.
And so to know how to use it and to know what to look for and to just to know to be skeptical
Yeah.
of everything
Mhm.
is so important.
Mhm.
So I love that you guys offer that for all of those reasons.
And I'll go back, Grace and Ben, to when COVID hit.
Mhm.
You know how that affected everybody. So we had to suspend our operation for about 3 months, and we were rolling out new software then, and we had to teach everybody how to come on via Zoom. So don't underestimate an older
Never.
adult learner.
I would never
because we had thought, well, they'll come in the classroom and teach the new software. That didn't happen. But since that time, so we do offer some Zoom classes. We have found here at the OLLI at the University of Rhode Island, our members love to be together in a classroom.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
but because there are 124 OLLIs throughout the country, we have a national resource center based in Chicago. And when COVID hit and they saw some OLLIs having a little bit difficulty, or they couldn't come back on campus as soon as we could, they created what they call Osher Online. So simply, we'll offer about 12 courses that people from throughout the country can take.
Nice.
They do, the National Resource Center does the recruitment of the instructors. They run everything. Registration comes through us. So the beauty of it is if Grace wanted to take a class and she was with the URI and she signed up for a Zoom class and only 3 people signed up, we're going to cancel that.
Mm-hmm.
But with this Osher Online, you've got 124 across the country.
Mm.
Not all 124 involved with it yet, but the chances are you're not going to get closed out of a class.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is, too, that we found is they're doing more evening classes.
Mhm.
Let me just give you a few. And they're all 6 weeks. So this is how the U.S. immigration system usually works. Japanese history through the lens of Shogun. Some of these things you don't even know what they're talking about when you look at them. They'll do brain and behavior in the era of digital technology. So you could be sitting at home watching these with other folks. So that's a
That's
real
very cool.
big plus. The other thing we began to explore more with our classes are usually offered during the day. So they'll start at 9:30 in the morning. They usually finish by 5:30 or 6. We are doing some evening classes, which get out by, they might start at 5 or 5:30 for an hour and a half. But we have introduced some Saturday morning classes. And we just had one class on Nathaniel Green this past fall. We had a full house of 40 people in the classroom on a Saturday morning.
amazing.
So that told us that yes, there's
demand for
a
it.
need.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
the accessibility is great.
But we even have painting classes, watercolor or pastel.
Mhm.
We do have a few cooking classes. We don't have the kitchen, but the instructor brings in everything.
Mhm.
So they did like Italian cooking. If you went to that classroom afterwards, you thought you were in a restaurant from Italy. So we make things work that way. We do have yoga and meditations, a little bit of expressive art. So then you get the really high level
Mhm.
classes. But again, no test, no grades. So you could
Just
be a
for fun.
sponge or you could be participating.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that.
This is
Such a neat
awesome.
program. Yeah.
I'm becoming an Ollie evangelist today. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to tell everybody
Okay.
about this.
I'll let you crash a course, even though you're not 50.
Oh, thank you.
I always let
Which one?
people know, and particularly like Grace too, because we want the people to know what we're all about. So Grace, if you look at this and you wanted to come and take something, even I suggest like a one-timer,
Yeah.
you'll get a feel for what all is about.
That's so cool.
So then you could truly be an ambassador. Because you're looking at those 65 and older are the fastest, largest growing population
Mhm.
right now, and how we're going to deal with that. We need to be prepared. So we're just one of those avenues, if you will. And
like
so
it.
when you look at it, it's not so much the courses or whatever, it's building that community where people
Yeah.
feel safe, connected. They're like an Ollie family, Ben. We hear about a lot of things going on. So as we all, myself included, are going to still be living longer and want to be engaged,
Mhm.
we don't want to be minimalized, if you will, and just pushed aside. We can be very proactive. So with that Ollie community, if people are looking for volunteers to help, like the Johnny Cake Center, or we did the Wesley Literacy Program, we will showcase that, and they can, Habitat for Humanity, if they're looking for volunteers, we can provide that opportunity for them. So that's where I look at the community piece, Ben and Grace. It's we're one organization, but we're all linked together somehow. So how can we help one another?
Yeah.
And I think that's my background in human service administration. That's important to me.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a little existential crisis there for a second because she was like, I'll let you audit a class. I know you're not, close to 50 yet. And I'm like, how close am I to no, I'm very close to 50.
No, you're not.
I'm closer than I'd like to be. If I was a kindergartner right now and Ollie was college, I would be the exact same distance away. I'm 12
Still
years.
very
Okay.
far.
I'm 12 years away.
Look at you.
It's still
So-
a good chunk.
So I'm 12 years away.
Well,
I don't know.
Ben-
School kind of went by like that.
But Ben, I think you could teach something for Ollie.
Oh, well, there you go.
Production.
Anything you ever wanted to share. We did. We had a class, Let's Create a Movie, way back when.
Mhm.
And we brought in the instructor brought in all the cameras, everything. They wrote the script. They actually created this and they rolled it out at the local theater, the red
Oh.
carpet
Cute.
thing. And I went and I did not even know who some of the characters were. And at that time, I didn't have 1,700 members. I knew them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So things like that happen. We're working on a intergenerational and community-wide music program
Mhm.
where there'd be a music festival. So that's people.
That's fun.
We bounce that idea off of some of our members, and they're going to be meeting for a second time tomorrow. So they're creating what might this look like, and maybe they played an instrument way back when. So let's just come and do
That's
your
very
thing.
cool.
So we're never bored, Ben. That's why I haven't
Doesn't sound
retired.
like
That's
you
why I
are.
haven't retired yet.
You sound busy.
Yeah.
Well, that is incredible. Grace, I don't have my phone with me apparently, so I don't think that I have the stuff that you sent me earlier.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll try to grab it.
Okay.
I have a MacBook. So, what else? Is there anything else that we should know about Ollie?
Where can we find you?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know where you can find us. You can go on our website, which is uri.edu/Ollie, which is OLLI. And you can find out everything you ever wanted to know. You'll also be able to view and download our winter semester catalog,
Mm.
there. Registration is currently underway for the winter semester.
When does registration end?
Okay, good question. Registration never ends.
Oh, wow.
Registration is ongoing. You might call and say, gee, I'd really like to take this class, and we have to tell you, sorry, it's full, but we'll be glad to put you on the wait list,
Okay.
because sometimes people cancel and will fill from the wait list. We're very proactive with that. Or a very popular one, Grace, we might ask the instructor if he or she could do another section.
Oh, okay.
So the classes may begin January 13th, but this is important. New classes begin every week.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes people think, oh, I didn't sign up, I have to wait till the next semester. That's not the case. So if someone were to come to us in February, we would be able to let them know what's still available, and they could sign up.
Very cool.
Yep.
Perfect.
Are you on social media at all?
We are a little bit.
Mhm.
We find that the people, our members aren't looking at it too
Yeah.
much, but we do to the Instagram and Facebook. Our phone number, Ben, I can give you that too, is 401-874-4197.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Did you get I just emailed them to you if you need them.
I have them.
Okay, perfect.
I got them.
Amazing.
Beth, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for
This has
having
been
me.
fantastic.
You know, I've been active with the chamber all my career, so New Hampshire and here. So
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're gonna do some chamber updates.
good.
Yeah.
What's going on, Grace?
We're not winding down from the holidays, but we did just finish a good chunk of them.
Yep.
The light parade was this past Sunday. It was fantastic. The snow didn't deter anyone, which was great. Right now, the tree is still up, the Stonington Lobster Trap tree. It is lit every night, 4:30 to 9:30 on it's 1 High Street in Stonington in the borough. And that is still going to be up until January 4th. The 3rd is the last night you can see it until 9:30. January 3rd is. And then on January 4th, we close it at 6:30. And we take all the buoys down that night. And then it's down by Monday and Tuesday. So coming up on the last 2-ish weeks, you could go see the tree, get a chance to look at all the art. I think 178 buoys are available for auction right now. And Our auction is doing fantastic. I know there's a buoy that's over 1,000 already. Yeah.
Whoa, that's
which is
crazy.
amazing. So that auction closes on January 17th. We're going to do a public viewing again at the Velvet Mill in Stonington, so you can kind of see them all off the tree and all in one place without having to kind of look on the tree. But yeah, we're still accepting docents. If anyone wants to volunteer at the Lobster Trap tree, the volunteer page for that is on our website. You can take a shift. It's either 4:30 to 7 and 7 to 9:30. Just greeting people, taking pictures, accepting donations, answering questions. But that is on our website. It's lobstertraptree.com, and that has all the information about if you want to bid, if you want to see any of the buoys, volunteering, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
So
I hear there's a ribbon cutting coming up.
there is. I think it's in January, which is
January 10th, actually,
Yeah.
a Saturday. Nice.
2026, which doesn't feel like a real year.
Ugh,
Yes, we
just
are
getting closer to. You know what? I'm excited.
You're
I was
closer to
no.
Ollie.
I was scared about turning 50 in 11 years or whatever it is, 12 years, 11 and a half years. But now I'm excited because of Beth. So
Oh,
Just about Ollie.
I can tell you a lot more good things to do when you're 50 also.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, so Positive Vibes Pilates, they have had another location that they're opening out in Westerly. So that is Saturday, January 10th at 10 a.m. It's at 143 Franklin Street in Westerly. It's in the plaza with the Stop and Shop and the Mattress Warehouse on the side of that. That's a joint ribbon cutting with the Greater Mystic Chamber of Commerce. And we're just very excited to welcome this business to this area.
Awesome. And then it wouldn't be this time of year if we weren't talking about the greatest gift of all. I mean, truly,
It is the greatest gift of all.
Yeah.
Yes, we are wheeling and dealing Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce gift certificates. I think yesterday I sold just under $10,000 worth.
Wow.
which is great. We're on track to beat last year's record, which is fantastic. They are available for sale in our office. They come in denominations of $10, $25, and $50. And they each come with a list that you can see all the businesses and who participates. And then you can really just use them just about anywhere. Restaurants, retail, you can go pump your gas. You could use it with a financial advisor. It covers just
You
about
can
everything in this
Purchase
area.
a wedding dress with
You
it.
could
has
purchase a wedding
happened.
dress.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of stuff. So we've got some special hours coming up just to accommodate those that might not make it through our regular hours, which are 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday and Fridays 9 to 4. But this Saturday we have extended hours from the 20th, 10 to 12 p.m. And then next Monday is 9 to 6:30 p.m. And then we are open on Christmas Eve, 9 to 12. Closed
Awesome.
Christmas Day.
Awesome.
So those we take cash, check, or card. If you use card, there's the 3% processing fee. So I always advise cash or check.
Because 100% of the gift certificate value, when redeemed, goes to the business owner
Yep.
that you use it on. So say you go and you use a $50 gift certificate at a restaurant downtown, and you give it to them, or you go to a boutique or something and you give it to them. The chamber's not taking a cut of this.
We make no money off.
Whatever if you use a $50 gift certificate from the chamber at a small business, that small business is getting redeemed $50 full.
Yep.
Which is incredible. And so that's one of the reasons why it's a great gift. Another reason why it's a great gift is because a lot of people don't know what to get somebody. And, don't get somebody an Amazon gift card, because then that money goes
Shop
to,
local.
yeah, because then that money goes to God knows where, like literally to outer space.
Yeah.
Don't send Katy Perry to outer space again.
No.
Help a small business. Help
Yeah.
a small business.
No, definitely. I give them out to everyone because it's just like,
Yeah.
not everyone wants a material thing. A lot of people want experiences or things to do. I have personally redeemed them to get massages.
There you go.
That's a big thing I like to do. So I just recommend them. But like I said, 10, 25, and 50, come stop by. We're there every day this week and next week, just about.
Love it.
And then, I also can't not talk about the Nutcracker Trail, which has been getting crazy media. We're
Yeah.
getting lots of feedback. I don't know if you are familiar with it.
That I'm not.
So the Chamber's 100 this year. So part of the 100th anniversary was we commissioned 100 6-foot hand-painted nutcrackers that are around town. Where's yours right now?
Frets.
At Frets.
Yep.
Got it. So they are spread around town through a bunch of the businesses. They all sponsored it. But I guess Lisa did an interview with the New York Times. So it's really gaining some traction.
Nice.
The Boston Globe. The trees can be recognized in both of those interviews. But then the Nutcracker was also already on NBC in New York and Boston. And with that demand, we are bringing back a smaller trail for next year.
Oh, wow.
So we've got like 50, I think, Nutcrackers for anyone that missed out on this year. And it's like, no, I want to be in it now. You can call the office and we can help you get set up for next year. So
That's
Now,
exciting.
can we just put our Nutcracker back in the trail next year if we have
sure.
it?
So yeah. So we wouldn't, I don't know logistically, if we're going to do another
Yeah.
display like we did or anything like that. We haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
But we would expect everyone to put their Nutcrackers back out again.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to put our Nutcracker right on that back wall right there.
Where the plant is?
Yeah. I'll just move the plant over. The Nutcracker will go there, and then it'll be in the background of every interview
Amazing.
that we do.
I love that for you.
So Christmas all year.
And then additionally, Starry Lights. It's our 4th annual Starry Lights, and everything is up now. We've got the Thabnet sculpture by the Library Esplanade, all the little sculptures in Donahue Park. Stars are up right now, so we've got a lot going on. Those aren't like a formal viewing like the tree is. There's no
Yeah.
line. You just go at your convenience, but they're lit every night as well from 4:30 to 9:30. Definitely worth getting your pictures in. The one by the Esplanade will always be my favorite. The one that the Abnett Machine Company did.
Yeah.
It's just stunning to
It's
see.
gorgeous.
It's very welcoming to anyone that's coming around the loop into town.
That's
So-
I think that's the thing that I miss. The everybody talks about the old office that we had that was smaller, that overlooked Dixon Square,
Yeah.
and how nice it was to see like the Lions Christmas tree. And I'm like, yeah, but our first office was on the other side of that building, and I got to see the starry lights on the
Mhm.
Esplanade, and that
Yeah.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
Also watching you guys put it up in the middle of the pouring rain, freezing pouring rain,
Yeah.
while I was like
That was the second year.
sipping some
Yeah.
sipping some hot cocoa. I wasn't sipping hot cocoa. Where would I have gotten the hot cocoa? In my office. But it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful display. On the lobster trap tree, you guys getting a lot of proposals this year again?
I don't know what number we're up to right now, but we have gotten a ton. It's just becoming a really romantic place to propose to people. I think it's very sweet.
That's awesome.
Like I said, there's 2 more weeks. We're going into like now peak season at the tree.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna get really busy. We always recommend people coming on a weeknight and coming after like 8. If you don't want to wait in line, it's really cold. The weekends get very busy. The line can be up to 30 to 45 minutes long.
Wow.
So we do recommend coming on weeknights. And when you come at like 8:30, you're more than likely going to be able to get the tree mostly to yourself.
Yeah.
So that's the best time. If you're coming for the art, 4 to 4:15 is the best time because you can still see it in the daylight and then be there for the tree to turn on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. It's very romantic.
It is.
I haven't gotten to see it in person in a while because Jackie refuses to go out of fear that that's why I'm bringing her. Well, yeah, the Patrick and Maria did me a huge disservice 2 years ago talking about the lobster trap tree and demanding that I propose underneath it. So eventually I'll be back to see it. I got to go see our buoy, so
Yeah.
I'll leave her at home and go see it so that she's not anticipating
Yeah.
something.
2 other things I have. If you are looking for anything in this area that is holiday themed, an event, a promotion, we encourage you to check out our holiday happenings page. It's at oceanchamber.org. And it has just a listing of all of our members that have uploaded their events or sent us their events. It's all in one cohesive place. It's separated by promos and by events, and they're sorted by date. So you can just see what's going on coming up over the next couple weeks. But like I said, that's at oceanchamber.org. That's just on our website. And then the last thing I have is we are doing a giveaway over on our Instagram page in honor of the Nutcracker Trail. So there's a bunch of prizes. Some of the bigger ones include a $100 Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce gift certificate. We have a gift basket that South County Tourism Council has donated. It's valued at $200. You could win your own 6-foot nutcracker that you could display at your home. It lights up, it plays music. And then we've got a bunch of little other nutcracker themed prizes that are a little smaller. But to enter, you have to go to our Instagram, which is ocean_community_chamber. Follow us, like the post that has the giveaway on it. And then you can tag a friend in the comments. Every tag is 1 entry. And then for a bonus, if you want 2 extra entries, you can share it to your story. But that giveaway is live now. It's happening until this Sunday, December 21st at midnight. So if you haven't gotten a gift for someone and you want to enter the giveaway and hopefully win one of those prizes, it's not a bad gig. My sister tagged me in one of them. I had to laugh. But yeah, like I said, that's all over on our Instagram, which is just at ocean_community_chamber.
Perfect. This has been fantastic. Jan Fusco said, great job. Great information on Ollie. Great job, Grace and Ben.
Thanks,
Thank
Jan.
you. Jan is the one that made our buoy, I believe. Jan,
Yeah.
thank you for that. And thank you for immortalizing Patrick as a hot dad. That is what I would like to say. Thank you for taking that one clip that we have of him in an apron and
just
and
that
immortalizing that on the buoy. I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. But our likenesses are very like
very well
it's
done.
very well done. Beth, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate
Yep.
it. You
My
guys are
pleasure. It's been fun, and we like working with the chamber. And
Thank you.
We'll
We
keep
like
sending
working
you
with you
things,
guys. Yep,
and
please.
you know, I will say that things that are happening with the chamber, Grace, we will sometimes there's something really important. We'll put that into our Ollie news that goes out weekly to all of our members.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
So like
Aw.
we could, you know, the
Mhm.
tree, for example.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Awesome. Thank you.
fantastic. I want to thank all of the chamber champions scrolling at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. Could not do all of everything that the chamber does without you.
Mhm.
And I want to thank on the 321 side, I want to thank also chamber members and board members, Lathrop Insurance and Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners, for being the sponsors of this show, keeping it free every single week. Patrick over at Wireless Zone and the chairman of the board,
Oh, blue eyes.
Old Blue Eyes. I don't know if he was here last week
I think he does.
sitting where Beth is sitting, and I was sitting at the end of the table right there. So I was what?
Right.
I was like what, like a foot and a half away
Yeah,
from him.
yeah, yeah.
Refused to look him in the eye because I didn't want to
You
know.
don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to know if he's actually got blue eyes
I
or
know,
not.
you're funny.
So you guys can watch this commercial and see if he does. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.